where the magic happens.
Yeah, where he watches porn.
All right. Hello. The episode has begun.
Yeah.
I haven't recorded, but I'll start.
That's all good.
Okay.
My throat tastes like mothballs.
Were you sucking off an old man's cack?
Well, they don't put mothballs on their dick.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Their pants, though, and what does their dick go inside of?
Maybe I found some old clothes to eat.
Okay, I'm recording.
Why do they love mothballs so much, and why do they smell like that?
Old people? Why do they love mothballs?
Yeah.
They all smell like that. And ointment.
Greek old people. In Greece, they smell like that. Here, they smell like that.
My grandparents, before they died, all smelled like that. Is it because
I
they
know.
don't?
I don't
they
really
don't
go
take care of
around
their
smelling old people.
Well, that's how they got coronavirus in that in Washington State.
Getting
A Chinese man was going around that nursing home sniffing them.
I heard an Italian gave it to everyone in New York.
I know. I heard that we shouldn't be racist to the Chinese.
It's time for racism to Italians.
Yeah.
About fucking time.
These damn Italians.
He sneezed into his accordion, and then he was going up and down the avenues playing it. And it was fucking
just dispersing it.
Yeah. It's actually the disease came from a guy sharing a piece of spaghetti with a dog. This is the latest research.
Yeah,
that's the human to animal transmission was a guy sharing a spaghetti kiss, a smooch with a pup.
Mm-hmm. So okay, this came from bats or a pangolin or whatever.
Nah, probably just escaped from a lab in Wuhan.
That's true.
Because it's like there was a lab in Wuhan and they were doing experiments.
Yeah,
with
it's like a
bat
college
viruses.
town. It's like doing experiments
with bat viruses, and that lab had some safety rating that was just dog shit.
Hell yes.
So it's like, well, it's either that or we'll blame the grocery store.
Or the bat soup.
We'll say it was the farmer's market.
The wet market. It's called a wet market, which is the most disgusting thing I've heard.
Because you just get fucking animal guts everywhere.
Yeah.
You pick out a fucking armadillo that you want to make lo mein out of that evening.
Pop down to the
and then you're
wet
like,
market.
I want that one. And then they just crush that motherfucker right there. Which is fresh. I mean, honestly, we talk about wanting fresh ingredients. That's as fresh as it gets.
Yeah.
You get to pick whatever the fuck you want.
Papa John's, baby.
That's right.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
He was right, dude. This is the reckoning.
We got even fresher ingredients. Stay tuned.
It all started from a pizza in Wuhan, made by none other than John Schnatter.
I talked to a guy on Instagram who was saying that he worked at Papa John's and they're making him work throughout the thing, throughout the quarantine or whatever, but they're doing contactless delivery.
Yeah, I saw the ads for that.
So he's like, so just no one's tipping now. And
it's what?
If I would write down every single address.
Yes.
If you're not tipping somebody, if you're a pizza driver and you're not getting tipped, well, that's a dangerous. I'm not.
This is a smart way to go.
Yeah,
to backdoor do racism. To backdoor do a race war.
No, well, you know when I worked at Papa John's, they were just like, oh yeah, we don't deliver to these neighborhoods after night. And I mean, at a certain, it's honestly, that's the store manager looking out for the employees because the company doesn't fucking give a shit about you.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's an unfortunate situation.
Dude, Domino's guys used to get fucking robbed in Cumtown all the time.
They get robbed, and there's no, you can't go to the company, you can't sue the company. There's nothing. The company doesn't give a shit about you.
Yeah,
they won't do anything about it.
The cops don't.
Yeah,
but that's fucking crazy to me because I've just been tipping hard dicked electronically.
Yeah,
I come through with that extra, percentage.
Yeah,
Domino's is never as cheap as they say it is. Also, it's always $40. Sorry.
That's exactly where you had to go immediately.
You click a coupon that
we're talking about these poor workers.
No,
that are working through a crisis that aren't getting tipped.
I'm complaining about I'm complaining about the
when was the last time you ever even ordered Domino's?
I had Domino's a couple weeks before I left New York. Because it was the only pizza place that was open at 3.
Okay.
All right.
How was it?
It was nasty, and they put chicken on it. I didn't ask for chicken on my pizza, and they just threw chicken on my pizza.
Yeah. Why are you ordering pizza at 3 a.m., bro? That's bad for your system.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. Sometimes you just you've been toking it hard all night.
Okay, all right.
You got the fucking munchies, brother.
You got me back. You got me
I'm
back,
thinking
bro.
now that I'm alone all the time, I'm thinking about getting back into weed.
You should.
Dude, you
Especially
should.
to play Doom.
Absolutely.
Andre's
Damn,
Steakhouse was a direct result of your 2-week foray into weed.
I love Doom.
Yeah, dude.
It's great.
Holy hell yeah! You should just blaze and game.
Blaze, play Doom.
Just I love the idea of like making plans to do nothing. I'm gonna get my to-do list out and write down the things that someone who's never had a to-do list would do anyways.
Yeah. But you got to stick to a schedule while you do it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You got to blaze at 8:15 p.m.
Yeah,
You remember when you get like back to school shit, you know, as a kid, and then you go to like Staples or wherever fucking you go for back to school stuff, and you would like look at the daily planners and imagine that you'd be somebody that'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna write down stuff that I'm gonna do.
You do it for 2.5 days.
Well, I don't think I've ever had a daily planner in my life. I just would like fantasize about like
they gave them to us.
The school district made them for us.
They gave you daily planners?
Yeah, where you write your homework down and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I wouldn't do anything like that anyways.
Right.
So
yeah,
if
no,
I did ever assign something like that, it would never happen.
My first day,
my binder was always destroyed within the third week of school.
Same. The only people that kept them like
rings are all
pristine were Asian girls. Asian girls, like on the last week of school, they'd look like they just came out of the box.
They think about nothing but handwriting.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only thing.
Incredible handwriting.
Up here, they're just like imagining eyes being dotted.
Yeah. Now you're erasing annoying white girls too, Adam. Come on.
Yeah, I guess. But the Korean girls would
have
like the flyest. They would have the flyest fucking like stationery and like
go to school with that many Asians.
Dude, all the Asian kids in my high school were really into Acuras. Like the guys were really into souping up Acuras and breakdancing.
Hell yeah,
that was their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just what, like Integras?
Integras, yeah. And they had like devil locks too. A lot of them had devil locks.
Oh, I remember that shit.
Yeah,
I remember there was a guy at the call center I worked at that had devil locks.
Such a funny look. Such a funny look.
Yeah. So I wish someone actually like DM'd me once and they were like, "Hey, did you work at Telenetwork in Austin?" And I was like, "Yes." That was it.
A former colleague.
Probably. I don't know.
They probably got that stellar service from Nick.
They probably have like, well, no, it's somebody who works there. I mean, they probably have like, I don't know, like at least 800 employees that go through that place a year. It's it's like a massive call center. I was working there when swine flu happened.
Why didn't this just happen like swine flu? Didn't this shit always? It's always like swine flu
and bird flu too.
Bird flu. What the
animals are trying to kill us?
Well, the thing is, swine flu and bird flu are more deadly than this, but they don't spread as easy. So this is this is fake.
Right.
That's the other thing too.
Right.
If the factor that into it is that it's fake.
There's not an actual single case.
It's made up by the Democrats.
There's a bunch of nurses that used to be crisis actors. You can see them in the background of Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook. Yeah,
they're crying.
They're they played actual toddlers.
Kathy Griffin literally went to the hospital and pretended to have coronavirus.
That was so funny. I saw that.
She did crisis acting.
That was so funny.
Nothing else you can call that other
She's
than
like, they're not giving me a test.
I can't get a test because he's the president. And she like
so funny.
She's just been sitting at home shitting herself and then went to the hospital.
Kid.
She's like, there's my pants are filled with shit. And they're like, yeah, this seems like more of a personal problem.
There's actually shit coming out of my pussy. I have coronavirus.
Yeah, my pussy keeps farting. There's shit in my pussy. And I'm pretty sure Donald Trump gave me coronavirus. So I'll go ahead and hit tweet send. And then you just go ahead and do your little doctor paperwork and bring it back.
Who the hell is a Kathy Griffin fan? It's just gay guys that have had AIDS for 40 years.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's guys that are
guys that have just been on what is it called, ZBT or
right. Guys that
why don't you check your pharmacy? Call your pharmacy and see what it's called. Adam.
What pharmacy?
Pharmacy. Just check what the medicine you're prescribed is called.
Yeah. No. I go to an Orthodox Jewish pharmacy. They have a great great stockpile of N95s.
The AIDS medication is what I was talking about.
No, that's
Wait,
who said that it was punishment from the homosexuals? Coronavirus?
The Israeli health minister.
Yeah. The health minister.
Mm-hmm. And then he got coronavirus.
That's the only time it is real.
Yeah.
It only exists in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are the only confirmed cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Kathy Griffin fans are a hilarious bunch, though.
Yeah. Did you see that article about that woman in Texas that said it was a hoax and then she got coronavirus and died? She's like, all we need is prayer or whatever. Yeah. It was
that lady in the car that was at that church.
Well, there's all these people on Twitter. They're like, she got what she deserved. That's what you get, And it's like,
no, you know what? She's a dumb bitch. She should die.
Yeah, right.
Oh, fuck,
Although
dude.
it was a little funny with Boris Johnson, but he didn't die, so we're allowed to
Boris Johnson, would be funny.
It'd be funny if they just replaced it. It's just Mr. Bean with blonde hair. And he's like,
he bleached his hair.
Yeah, he's back. Boris is back.
Our prime minister has returned.
He's just nonverbal. It's just Mr. Bean with blonde hair. And people are like, I don't think that's is that Bojo? Is it something's different about him? I can't put my finger on it, but something.
He's just slipping on banana peels and shit.
Yeah.
He's just like knocking over the podium. Wasn't there a Mr. Bean episode where he meets the queen?
Yeah, and he rapes her by accident.
There's way more episodes of Mr. Bean than you think. Like
damn. You know what? I forgot what we were talking about for a second, and then I had the thought maybe I should watch all of Mr. Bean and Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, dude.
And have a Brit Pack evening.
You should. Jolly old.
Oh, you should watch.
Yeah, I'm taking in some high British culture.
You should watch. You should watch Hyacinth, dude.
I'm drinking 5 bottles of champagne and catching up on culture.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, all you have to do is you would have to eat an omelet with beans in it.
Yeah,
and then
I'm eating eggs Benedict with a tiny spoon and drinking 9 bottles of champagne.
I'm also getting molested at boarding school.
I'm being molested.
British evening.
I'm being molested this evening. I'm actually being molested
by a barrister.
Yes, by
a guy in a wig.
Damn, it's so funny how often they get molested.
Yeah, they love it.
But their rulers get molested. It's like a classy thing to be molested. There.
It's like being in a fraternity. It's like it's getting hazed.
I guess so, yeah. But it's child molestation. Yeah, I mean, Eton is just a place where you send the most powerful British people's kids to get diddled.
To get their fucking little buttholes slobbed on. You think molesters are eating their children's asses?
No, they're not doing it kindly. I actually read a book about an upper class British family where the kids were molested recently. Yeah.
What was it?
It's the Patrick Melrose series.
Is it fiction?
I think it's based on this guy's life. It's 5 books.
If it's fiction,
They're
that
really
guy's
good,
writing
actually.
a story about fucking a kid.
No, it's not about he fucks the kid. It's about his dad. I think goes hot dog in a bun on his ass when he's like 8.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I want hot dogs now.
A butt job.
Oh my god!
Job.
I would love a nice beef frank with some sauerkraut.
Yes,
you know what's nice is cut up a hot dog and put it in an omelet.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
It's nice.
No, it's not.
It's
that
fun.
was my favorite when I was a little kid. My mom would make me for dinner. She would cut up hot dogs and put them in baked beans. I think we talked about this, and then somebody explained that the hot dogs come in the baked beans, and I was just eating a can of beans.
Yeah, you were. I think so.
My mom wasn't really making dinner.
She was slaving over hot dogs.
She wasn't even taking the effort to dress up a can of beans.
My mom.
She was treating you like you were a cat.
Yeah, he had a bowl on the floor.
My mom's classic hot dog bean cuisine.
My mom's classic cube of Spam recipe. I don't know how she got it to be that perfect cube shape.
Yeah.
I actually did eat a lot of Spam as a child, though. But my mom would always, she would try and dress it up a little bit.
What do you fry it up?
Fry it up, a little.
Damn. You know, I've been craving too, because it's like I'm inside anyway, so I figured I might as well just go on a diet, you know. And but then it's like even if it's not even like, you know, it's not hardcore. It's just I'm doing everything based on like macros, and then I just get. I think I'm only thinking about hitting the macros, so I'm just ended up eating like the same shit every meal, which is like chicken, rice, broccoli, or whatever. So I'm now at the point where I just can't stop thinking about food I want to eat. And I keep thinking about the fried liver at the Ocean View Cafe in Coney or Brighton.
I don't think I've ever had it.
It's very good.
Sounds
You should hit that place up.
I'll go right now. I'll get in the car.
We should all go to Brighton and get Russian food.
Do a drive-by.
I bet you it's just popping over there, dude. I bet you the Russians don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on.
And none of them have corona. Doesn't Russia have remarkably low rates? Maybe I'm wrong. I saw like maybe a couple weeks ago.
I thought Africa had low ass rates.
No, Africa gets slammed.
No, I don't want to hear any more about Gunna with this fucking thing anymore.
All right.
Because it's like
I read something that said Africa is about to get slammed, but who knows?
I'm sure you did. I've read everything that every place that's not doing everything except fucking everyone is out of work except people who work in finance.
That's
Dude,
true.
that is
podcast.
That is like the fucking saddest shit. Is that there were so many companies that are just going to fire everyone, but still be kept afloat for the next 5 years because of the Fed.
We need a bailout on Malala Chinese food in Astoria, which
Obama's daughter.
It had really good food, and now it appears to have closed. And there was never a good Chinese spot, and finally we had one, and it had momentum over its first 3 months, and now it's being cruelly shut down. And it needs to be bailed out so I can continue to have dumplings.
Well, now that I know that Hard Island, because they posted that story in the New York Post about they're burying all the corona bodies secretly with prisoners on Hard Island.
What's Hard Island?
I said what? So there's all these islands.
Hard Island is like it's next to City Island.
Not listening. That's incredible. You were not engaged in the conversation at all. Nick was answering my question.
We're talking about. I heard what he was saying. All right, I'll make better eye contact.
Texting someone.
I was looking at my penis.
1 hour. 1 hour.
I was looking at my penis, which is out of my pants right now. 2 hours a week. Thank you very much, Stavros. And we've been going long, so maybe 2 hours, 30 minutes a week.
So wait, okay. So Hard Island is what? It's by City Field. Is that what you said?
No, it's by City Island. It's like off, in the like off the Bronx. Yeah.
Okay. And they're using what is it?
Well, it's been like a common grave forever. It's like where they just bury all the homeless people that die.
And people that die in the penal system too.
Yeah. So there's already like fucking 2 million bodies on that island. But somebody made a drone video of like prisoners burying people on the island, and like,
damn,
because people aren't aware that island's there, they report it, and they're like, we're burying people on an island. It's like a zombie apocalypse, and it's like, no, it's a city with 8 million people and a bunch of homeless that nobody cares about.
Right.
And they got to go somewhere. Yeah, and it's been like that. But now that we know about it, they should be opening it up for concerts.
Yeah.
I want to go see Slayer. Yeah. I'm gonna go see Queensryche at Hard Island. The dream is over.
That's right.
Well, has it?
Well, has it just begun? Dude, that would be cool. Slayer could kill an actual homeless guy on live. That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
If you're about to die from corona and you're a big Slayer fan, wouldn't it be an honor to be decapitated in the middle of a Slayer concert? If you're gonna die anyway,
yeah, just go on stage. They have a guillotine set up. That'd be sick.
That would be fucking tight, dude.
Yeah,
yeah. Is there a celebrity you would want to be murdered by, Adam? If everything, Bob Dylan, you want Bob Dylan to kill you?
Yeah, I'd want Bob Dylan to kill me. No, I'd want that guy from the chain email, the black
Bob
guy
Dylan?
with a massive penis. What?
Bob Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
Bob Evans.
Absolutely, not even close.
Shut
All
up,
right.
Adam.
You're right. You're totally right, dude. You're totally right. A fucking Nobel laureate. Not as good as Bob Evans.
Bob Dylan.
Okay, what kind of sausage has he made?
Bob Evans.
Hold on.
Bob's Big Boy.
Okay, fine. All right. I got. He's not as big as Bob's Big Boy.
Bob Dylan. Bob's Furniture Store.
Yes.
No,
Bob
come on.
Evans. Bob's Big Boy.
Yeah, Bob's Furniture Store. Especially if you control for if it was a nationwide thing, because I believe is it nationwide? I believe it's regional, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Rob Thomas, but he goes by Bob Thomas.
Bob Thomas, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that song is so much. The Maria song is so much better than anything Bob Dylan's ever made.
That's fucking bullshit. And also, it wasn't.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
She reminds me of West Side Story.
For him.
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
Reminds me of West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem.
And also, that's not Rob Thomas. That's Santana featuring some black guy.
No, it's Rob Thomas. It's
no,
Bob
that's Smooth. Smooth. Rob Thomas did Smooth.
Smooth is a song about Adam's brain by Rob Thomas.
It's a song about my chest. Thank you very much, Nick.
Smooth and Maria.
About a man with low testosterone that can't grow a lot of body hair.
For real though, Carlos Santana is better than Bob Dylan for sure.
There's a really good video of the two of them from their joint tour in 1991 where Bob Dylan is probably on heroin and Carlos Santana is just saying the dumbest shit I've ever heard. He's like, it's like God comes through my fingers, man, and he plays on my guitar for me. It's really good.
Bob Dylan is trying hard to take in the knowledge, but he can't because he's not even close to on the same level.
No, I think Bob Dylan is just a functional heroin addict. I think that's probably what. Yeah.
No, sir.
Bob Nylon, and it's Bob Dylan, but he's got like stockings and high heels on, and he comes out. Yeah.
What's that?
What about
Adam's like, I want to dress like that. I listen to his music and it appeals to me because that's how I want to dress.
I'm not dressed like anything.
I want to put stockings.
Adam keeps looking down to look at his pants, or his legs in nylon stockings and high heels.
I am wearing fishnets right now. I'm going Rocky Horror style. Yeah. Kind of a high heel fishnets bottom.
Hard Island is it's actually.
I'm sorry. That was annoying. I admit that was annoying.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I was distracted by
how many apologies have I ever gotten from you? I've given you thousands.
All the pants that
I was looking down at my pants.
My pants are made out.
I got a text message,
which is the male's pants.
You caught me. Hard Island, yes, it's cool. Hard Island is cool. It is goth and it's
denim,
cool. And I cut you off.
Yeah,
that I'm wearing.
I cut you off.
Men's dungarees.
I'm wearing corduroys right now.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
I am.
Yeah, right. No, I'm sure you are, dude. My penis.
Reminds me of eating asshole.
Getting fucked inside my asshole.
And also, I was looking at a rude tweet that was in response to me posting that we were going live, where someone was like, thanks very much. I'll watch it tomorrow, which is, pissed me off. And then I stopped listening to you guys. Yeah. Well, I apologize.
It's not being a professional.
It's not being a professional. I shouldn't care what they say, and I don't care what they say. But for a brief second, that guy got in my head.
Wow.
But now he's gone. And now you know what's in my head? My love for the two of you. My boy.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
We should just start after this ends, we should do Legion of Skank style where we have a couple of like mouth breathing invalids hanging out.
Just in the background.
In the bleachers. Yeah. Lewis, yeah, just those guys. The guy, a guy with cauliflower ears and a Nightmare Before Christmas skull cap. I can't wait to watch Cumtown live.
I'm gonna be in the living room.
I'm the live show. Yeah,
just falling over
back of their heads.
Yeah, I want to see Big J's gloves in person. Well, how I don't get it. He puts his hand in the glove, but then his fingers are also out of it.
How does he do it? How does he?
And I don't. Yeah.
It's magic.
That guy goes home and he's like putting a glove on and trying to understand how you can make that happen. Dude, how do you get the? And he's trying to put his fingers back out of the hole. I don't. He is a genius. He must be a genius. Yeah, get a couple of those guys.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah, just the lads just hanging out, getting their wallet chains entangled.
Yeah. That's what happened at the Great White Fire. Is that all the wallet chains?
All the wallet chains. They
got
find
stuck
the
together.
Exit.
Yeah.
They're all moving it up.
What's the Great White Fire?
There was a concert. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You didn't start answering. You kind of answered at the same time. There's a pyrotechnics malfunction at a concert, and then a bunch of people died. But it was funny because the band was this
where
band.
Was the concert?
In Connecticut, I think.
Hard Island.
Hard Island. How about Hard Island, guys?
How many islands are there? Are there secret islands?
Well,
yeah.
There's
Rikers City, Hart
City, Roosevelt Island, Randall's Island. And then there's Hell's Gate, right? Hell's Gate or something.
Yeah, I should know. Oh, Randall's Island. There's that other one. There's a lot of them.
There's a lot. Yeah.
From reading Power Broker, they go over all that shit when they have to build the Triborough.
We should, when this is over, go to City Island though and get some seafood,
calamari.
Yeah.
We should just go to we can go to the Eastern Shore or wherever. Did you see the
it's
Maryland
not really
State Police?
Yeah.
The Maryland State Police tweeting out, they're like, "Good news, we've arrested 34 people for violating the like bragging about arresting people for leaving their homes.
We're keeping you safe. These people were going to the grocery store but got scared by the police, and we put them in a cage together.
Yeah, we finally are able to do the job the way we want,
unchecked, under the guise of a virus."
Yeah. Dude. That's the other thing too. It's like I didn't even really pay attention to it, but was it Newsom, the governor of California, being like, please snitch, please tell on people for being out of their homes.
That's another person that they want to replace Biden with. They're talking about him or Cuomo.
Yeah, it's and it is like a hyperbolic jump, but like just how natural it is for people to immediately be on board with the idea of like a police state where
telling on your neighbors, the government, and on your neighbors for no real reason.
People calling literally for a military coup to unseat Donald Trump.
Yeah,
this shit sucks.
For a generalissimo.
I mean, this shit is really going to turn me into like just some right wing fucking Ted Nugent psycho. This is it. Is it? No, I mean it is.
It goes both ways, dude. The fucking Republicans are trying to get retired military personnel to be poll watchers in black neighborhoods in the next election. I mean, it's like both parties fucking suck, dude.
Dude, damn, that's a good ass point.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah,
thanks, brother. Put me on fucking politically incorrect Bill Maher, dude.
You should wear a shirt that says Democrat and then it has a box. It's not checked. Republican, it's not checked. And then it says tired of the bullshit. Check.
Yeah, I'm like Lewis Black, dude.
That's the badass party, dude.
I'm sick of
the freaking badass party.
The badass. We got badass Adam over here.
Yeah, I'm fucking proud to be a fucking badass.
Thinking Compound, you think you can get some guns?
Oh no, we were talking about it, right? How we're all pro gun now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what's Nick's view? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna get a Compound?
I don't give a shit about guns. I mean, the only reason guns are fun, but I mean, I don't think they're necessary. I think if you what is the feasibility of any kind of like armed insurrection? Maybe you can murder a couple of cops. You'd probably be better off. ISIS kind of proved it over the last decade. The way to go is truck.
True.
Truck is the ultimate weapon. If you
truck is better than a gun.
Start working on truck.
Better. I mean, fucking McVeigh truck bomb. So it's like guns. If you really want to go to war with the state, I mean, it's guns aren't even really necessary because
that's another T-shirt idea.
You're gonna lose. No matter what.
Yeah.
Get
an
F-350.
It's also like
the whole point, like the 2A guys, it's kind of like this built-in contradiction. I mean, not really, but it's like, well, I need this gun to protect my rights, and it's like, what right? And it's like the right to have a gun. And it's like, well, if you're then just get a gun and like, what the fuck do you care what the law is?
Right.
If they make a law, then you have the gun, and then if they try to take it away, you just kill the person, which you won't do, by the way.
No chance.
Yeah,
which you can't fault them for that. I mean, I don't like it's like it requires it. Like again, I said it I did Matt and Shane's show the other night. The only person who was really willing to step up to the plate when it matters, the only true American, is Christopher Dorner.
Oh, and that one guy that shot them at baseball.
That guy was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Respected him. But yeah, Dorner had a nice kill streak going though, dude. He had his multiplier going.
You got some headshots in there.
Yeah. So terrorism basically is the way to go, is what you're saying.
Oh, I don't know if terrorism is the way to go. I mean,
that's
it's just like
that's what truck is.
No, I mean, I just like I'm gonna move back. I'll move to West Texas. I'll get a piece of land, and then not talk to anybody. And fucking, I think climate change is fake.
No, we're doing that now. Even climate change.
Yeah. No, fuck it. I mean, like I don't because first of all, it is a political issue. There's no way to remove that, and it's like you remove the politics from the science of the thing and the global scientific consensus, and it's like prior to this thing, I would have said like, well, yeah, probably, but now all these fucking models are wrong, and we've put 16 million people out of work, and.
But those are different type of scientists. Those aren't epidemiologists. Those are climate scientists.
Well, to ask what kind of scientists that we got for this one are. Is it the same kind of scientists? I don't know.
So you don't trust any scientists?
You have to ask.
All scientists are wrong about everything now.
No, it's just like how much faith you have in like global scientific consensus, as if that alone is like. That can be detached from politics or not be motivated by something.
I would venture to guess, and I don't know if this is true.
If this thing is so
more epidemiologists that said the models are wrong about COVID than there are climate scientists that say the models are wrong. That's my guess.
Are the models even wrong for sure?
But
the 250,000 people dying in the States is probably wrong. Unless we get a second wave.
No, it's not. It's not wrong. They already revised the model. But the people who model already said, "Oh, we got it wrong." So it's not like we're waiting to see what happens. They already revised it and scaled it down to 60,000.
Wait, in the whole country?
Yeah.
For real?
60,000 deaths is what's
That's all that matters, is that we're number one.
How many people got in China? Less than 60K?
Well, you can't trust the numbers there.
That's true.
Yeah.
But can you trust these numbers though?
I don't trust any numbers, bro.
Nice.
Thanks.
Well, then why would you trust? Then why would you trust the numbers on climate change?
Because the global average temperature is raising every year. That's not like
what does that mean?
That's not a projection. It means that because
there was a bunch of the fatality rate, the mortality rate in Italy was 8% prior to this, which is like a lot of people, a lot of rational people were like, "Wow, that looks scary." And then here's these models, and these are from experts.
Well, all I'm saying
I don't really give a shit.
It's a lot easier to fucking understand the global temperature is raising every year than to say this is what's going to happen because of a novel virus.
I don't actually care about climate change. But I'm saying it's like, if you think that it's not going to be very easy to fucking throw salt in the face of like any climate argument now, if these models, the models are wrong. We walk away from this thing.
I think that's a logical fallacy, personally.
Damn.
Thanks. I'm fucking Ben Shapiro.
You can say, okay, yes, there's not a one-to-one comparison. It does not prove that the climate models are wrong. I'm just saying now that well, all the experts.
You're saying that people are politicizing science. Yeah,
of course.
Okay. I know what you're saying.
It is fucking means absolutely nothing to me now for somebody who really hasn't looked into it at all. Just, oh well, all the scientists say so. Oh well, the temperature's gone up one, and I don't know shit either. But I'm just saying, it's like, well, that's not enough for me. That's not enough for me.
You don't know anything. That's kind of where I come from. It is that I don't.
Okay, but then why are you giving me some appeal to authority when it's like you have you just did that with this and it's fucking wrong?
I'm not giving you appeal to authority. I'm just saying I don't fucking know what's going on.
It's it's having faith in a system that like is now
it would be just as dumb as if people were saying like, well, God said that the virus is going to kill this many people.
No, it's
and
not.
It may not seem like that at face value, but it's like, how were these models so wrong?
I'm going to give you a pass because it's Easter Sunday, but it's not the same thing.
It's not Easter Sunday, by the way. The real Easter is fucking next week.
Oh, yeah. I celebrate Greek Easter. I'm Orthodox.
American Easter, dude. I'm not fucking
with
it.
You look like one of them.
Let's put it this way. The models were wrong. And we had a conversation about it 2 weeks ago, and I said, like, hey, why are they revising these models? These models are fucking wrong. And now they're so wrong that it's not even it. I don't understand the value of them at all. If they're that fucking far off that they say 2.2 million people initially with like these suppression tactics, and then they revise it. Oh, well, it's 250,000 people now. If we observe strict social distancing, and then we do that. I mean, not even. I mean, it's like, to what extent do we observe strict social distancing? There's still interstate travel. You're not really locking people down. They just close businesses and suggest that you stay home. And there's some fines, and a couple of people are being arrested, I guess.
Well, people are not. I mean, this would, you know,
sure,
people are
but the models accounted for that.
Right.
They said that even if we do this, the best case scenario, 100,000 to 240,000 people. Now it's like, oh wait, well maybe now 60,000.
So do we get to go outside is the real question.
No. Now you have to wait, because if you go out, if they end the lockdowns now, it makes the Democrats look stupid for reacting to this the wrong way, for saying it's going to be months of this, for costing people 16 million jobs. There's always bullshit about like, oh, Wall Street's not more important than lives. It's like Wall Street was never at fucking risk of anything. Well, it's all the people who lost their fucking jobs so you could feel like a hero for saving grandma. You didn't lose shit. We do a job that we can do from home. All the media people continue to do their job from fucking home.
That's true.
You're not a truck driver. You're not fucking working at a movie theater. You're not doing any of this shit. It's like, and everybody just got on board with this thing, not considering what the fucking consequences would be.
I get that, but like there is unless you close borders like back in December of last year, there is
so why was that not the response from the global scientific community? If that makes the most sense, why wasn't WHO saying immediately?
I don't know,
shut down all the fucking borders.
I don't know.
Shut down all of the borders.
I don't know.
It was all entirely politically motivated.
I don't know.
And it's the
it
politics
would be funny.
of it being of globalism being more important than actually like stemming the tide of this virus.
Build that damn wall, brother.
It would be funny if all those motherfuckers of all the people, like a governor in like Mississippi that was like, just go out and have a burger. Fuck this.
That's gonna happen.
If he was right,
gonna fucking happen. No, it's gonna fucking happen, dude. Texas is gonna open up first.
That's gonna be awesome.
Texas is just gonna fucking open up first, and then they're gonna send everybody back to work. And if you don't see a spike in numbers, I mean, it's like,
but you are seeing it more in red states now too.
You are seeing it more, but why isn't that becoming the epicenter? And it's like, again, I'll just wait. I'll wait until, because every time I look into it, I kind of like walked it back a couple of weeks ago because I was like reading these things saying, oh, Sweden's now Sweden's like really fucked up over this. But then you read the article and it's like, well, we think that'll happen. We're expecting it's going to backfire. It's like,
compared to other
yet.
Compared to other Scandinavian states, they're more fucked because they did lockdown.
My thing is, I'm not reading anything.
More fucked in what sense?
Then there have been more people that have gotten it and died than in Norway.
It's like the rate of it. It's not more people have gotten it and died. It's that their like fatality rate is higher among the people that did get it.
Word.
And you can't attribute that to what? Social distancing? That the disease is now more deadly for whatever reason when people get it?
Yeah.
Maybe you just get the most potent ass one. The most strongest fucking virus that survives social distancing.
Well, I don't
know.
It
fucks you in the ass harder.
The point is that like there's a lot of people whose lives will be fucking destroyed because of this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And specifically because you put a bunch of people out.
Okay, I don't fucking whatever. I don't give a fuck really. But isn't this
I mean, you should give a fuck.
But what I'm saying is, I don't give a fuck in terms of what the fuck can I really do. I'm not reading a bunch of articles to make me mad. But isn't it better off? Aren't we better off by everyone staying home, or are we not?
Who knows? Literally, who fucking knows?
I think we probably
they told us why.
Because we didn't close the borders down. We didn't close down travel from outside of the country.
So
If we had done that and we'd contained like our population in the country and didn't allow people to in and out, then yeah, we wouldn't have had to like stay at home. But that's not.
No. He's saying, are we better off because we stayed home than we would have?
You would think logically a fucking virus is you stop it because you stay home. But then I guess what your argument would be, Nick, is that it's not worth all the fucking industries and shit getting fucked if a couple. Maybe we are better off, but not by that much.
Here's the thing. Here's the problem is that, so let's say that this virus is going to kill X amount of people. And there's like this measure to mitigate, X amount of people. Let's say it's going to kill 5 million people if we do nothing, right? Or 2.5 or whatever the fuck it is. If we do this, then it'll take it down to 250,000 people, right? So we do something similar to this, and then the numbers immediately has to be revised down to 60,000. So it's like, okay, well, was the initial number, does that not scale down also? Because it's like the one variable that we put in there, or the one control that we had over this, I mean, there isn't any control. I mean, I guess it's like states that did, or countries that did fucking nothing. Yeah, you're just it's essentially a fucking guess.
Yeah.
It's like if the bottom number, the best case scenario scales down, so does the one at the top. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, but then but that's still a number that exists.
But how do you even know the effect?
I like your smart face stuff.
How do you even know the effect that social distancing? How do you know the effect? That
well, that's just because I don't. Because
if you can't tell what possible effect it has on the total number.
Well, that's how you get a fucking virus is by a motherfucker breathing on you or whatever, and less motherfuckers are breathing on you, so it probably
but you have a lot of households that have multiple people in them. So it's like maybe if this virus was already I don't know. I mean, it's like it's also we should just fucking.
Have you guys ever seen Hard 8?
Yeah.
Yes.
That shit rocks, dude.
Dude, stop. Stop, dude. Loving it.
I saw that shit yesterday.
Loving it.
First of all, young Gwyneth 100% could get it. Let me just say that.
Yeah,
she's looking good.
I would still fuck her jade egg pussy. She keeps that shit tight, it.
Yeah, for sure. But that was a good ass movie, dude. And that's honestly, I did not. Paul Thomas Anderson.
And also, watching that movie prevents coronavirus.
I haven't gotten it.
Yeah,
and
that's how you know. I mean, logically, that makes sense. If you watch the movie, you didn't get coronavirus.
I mean, that's not even close to.
Obviously,
staying away from people is not. Come on, don't you
staying away from people at large.
Don't you dare debate club me, motherfucker.
But then no, they have no idea. They have no idea how many people. We don't have an antibody test. We don't have a clear idea of how many people have asymptomatic cases. We have none of that fucking data available. We ran with these models.
You don't hold on, the basic truth that if you stay in your fucking house, you're not going to get a sickness. That's a real thing.
No, it's not. There's still people coming and going. I mean, they're saying it's like on surfaces for fucking.
I stay in my locked fucking room.
Here's this. How do you know you didn't get this shit in fucking January? How do you know you didn't already have it?
I don't know that. I'm just saying.
You don't know that at all.
But in lieu
shut everything down, and there goes 16 million jobs.
But if we don't have the available testing to say that like you've had it already, there is really no other choice, right?
No, there is another choice,
which is what herd immunity.
Maybe, yeah, or a much smarter policy in terms of lockdowns, which Sweden did, which they said, okay, if you're old, maybe stay home. But in general, we're not imposing any lockdowns. We're not shutting anything down. We're not fucking putting people out of work.
Staying in your fucking house, you're not going to get you lower probability of getting sick on a basic ass level. I don't even know if
staying at home, you lower your risk of dying in a terrorist attack. So let's say, we think there's a model that says there's going to be a terrorist attack. Let's shut down the economy for 3 months and just wait it out. So let's ruin people's lives and put them out of work.
Thank you for agreeing with me. That's all I wanted. You agree.
I don't agree with you.
But a terrorist attack is not a virus. Also, a terrorist attack isn't a virus that can spread too. They're two different things. You could have something that's like episodic. You could have something that like a terrorist attack that happens and then another terrorist attack.
But there's no terrorized. Again, it's how do you know that this didn't already spread in New York?
Right, no one knows.
In January, February, which I fucking asked somebody, by the way. They're like, "Oh, the chance of that is really slim," and it's like,
no, it probably did.
Now they're saying that it did happen.
I buy into the fact that a lot of people already had it. I buy into that totally.
Yeah, I don't even give.
Then a separate question is why don't we do this for the flu every year?
I don't because
there's no cure for the flu.
There's a vaccine.
There's a vaccine that has a 30% effectiveness. There is no cure for the flu. It mutates every fucking year. You need a different vaccine every year. There's no cure. The flu kills 600,000 people every year. Why don't we do this for the flu? Does it make sense to do this for the flu? If it kills a similar amount of people,
more contagious flu, isn't that what the 1918 motherfucker was? Isn't the whole point of this fucking thing that it's more contagious than the flu?
So what if it's more contagious? So what matters is whether it would kill more people or not. Which the model said that it would, and now the models are wrong.
All right, that's fine. I don't even know about the fucking models. All I wanted to have on the record is that staying at home makes it less.
I'm putting that on the record, stuff.
Getting sick. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
I'm taking minutes, and that's on the record, brother.
All right, that can be on the record.
Thank you. That's on the record, and I count that as a victory. Thank you very much.
Well, it's just going on the record.
No further questions. Let's talk about Hard 8.
Mad good.
It's a fucking good ass movie.
Philip Baker Hall, sick.
What else has that guy been in, dude?
He's in a lot of Paul Thomas Anderson movies.
He's in Seinfeld.
Have you seen Magnolia?
I saw Magnolia when I was younger.
It's really long, but it's great.
What's up with the frogs, bro?
Biblical. Actually, that's a real thing that happened. You know that's a real thing that happened.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should rewatch Magnolia. Tom Cruise rocks in it. He's like
Tom Cruise that's us, dude. That's us vibes.
Oh, you know what else I saw? Was Collateral. That movie rocked.
Hell yeah.
There was a lot. Hard 8 was
when he plays. Those two movies are perfect examples of him playing not Tom Cruise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Him playing a character, which is great. Yeah. Anytime he's like not playing just Tom Cruise. I mean, whatever. I like it when he's playing Tom Cruise.
I love that
I'm
he
a
just
fan.
taught a man how to get pussy by being a killer. Pretty cool.
Being a pua. Maybe we go pua.
I'm gonna be a pua when this is all said and done. I'm gonna be out there. That's why I'm growing my hair out.
Peacocking.
I'm gonna grow my hair out and I'm gonna fucking dye it pink.
No, I'm going ranch, not trusting anything anyone says anymore.
I like Compound.
No more of these smug liberals with their fucking data.
Yeah.
Tell me what's going to happen.
I like Compound Nick. I think that's a good rebrand.
I mean, that was always going to be where you ended up. You were always going to be a Compound.
Yeah, that was your trajectory. No, that was your trajectory.
Honestly, if it weren't for this thing, I would have continued to be a cosmopolitan, city dwelling.
Go to the opera.
Look, I love this. I love the fucking
an Ivory Tower East Coast elite.
I love.
Are you saying you're going to leave the city?
I miss Chinatown. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I really don't like.
Yeah.
Someone just said, "Can you move the mic so they can see the left hit?" Also, stuff.
Who's someone?
Cuss bro did.
Maybe.
Okay, so.
Yeah. I don't take my orders from you, Adam. Fucker.
I'm just saying that was a suggestion.
You can see the right tit even more, motherfuckers, if you're out there looking at the live stream. No, you don't get the left tit, actually.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
I'm gonna stay in the city. I'm gonna become a guy that wears tuxedos.
We gotta sign up for the opera season, dude.
Actually, you know what? That's true, man. If all these businesses close and places can't afford shit, then it's just gonna be bought by like a bank. It's gonna suck.
No, we start our own businesses.
All of the money will just transfer up. That's all that happens.
Right. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what happens every time. You're right.
So we should pull
that. You guys saw that CNBC guy, that interview where he's like, they should just let these fuckers fail.
Yeah, I saw the beginning, but it was kind of.
That sounds cool.
I saw the beginning and I was like, okay, but what am I going to watch that video or am I going to watch Hard 8? Am I going to play Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, okay. And obviously I probably watched just as much.
I'm not learning anymore. I'm in my fucking house. I'm fucked here. When they tell us we can go outside, I'm going, but I'm not reading about shit. I don't want to know.
No, it definitely has like had an effect on me where it's like there is so much fucking information that is just, and that is conflicting information. That's just, I was talking about it with my friend.
My fucking hair out, and that's all I'm focusing on.
I did a good job of not having a conversation about this or not fucking like looking into it for the last like 4 or 5 days, but. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I also just haven't been talking to people.
No, I get.
Yeah,
Nick,
exactly. That is the problem.
I get like how it makes someone feel fucking crazy that there's so much conflicting information out there.
Well, it's not conflicting information. It's that it's fucking like wrong, and you don't seem to give a shit that these models are just fucking wildly
I don't give a shit
incorrect.
because there's other stuff going on.
I mean, I would give a shit if it fucking was true, but I don't know. I don't know if you're right. I don't know if they're right. I don't know if anybody's right. I'm just saying
it's the flip side of like being like, okay, well, like the economic damage of this fucking thing. It's like, it's like, well, we have to go to Iraq because there's weapons of mass destruction. If you bought that and you were fucking on board with it, and then there were no weapons of mass destruction, you were like, oh well, sometimes information's wrong, then fuck you.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
it's
right.
like,
You're absolutely right.
It like the impact of this should matter to you. And if these people were fucking wrong,
beyond 16 million people losing their jobs, the amount of people that are just minimum wage workers that are deemed essential, that are just stocking shelves every night, the people that we have made continue to work, that are like at risk because of it, is also.
That's the thing. It's like, I don't.
Yeah, but they're at risk. But even then, it's like within that sector, that's going to shrink. So is that all these essential workers or whatever? It's like, yes, there's that point, but it's also like, it's not like they're safe just because they have a grocery store job.
I'm not saying they're safe.
I know you're not. But the real thing to think about with that shit is that in 6 months, there's going to be less grocery store jobs, and some of these essential workers are going to be out of fucking work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yes, if that shit's true, but what I'm saying is
Trader Joe's and Whole Foods are hiring, and you're going to see a lot of smaller stores in New York go the fuck out of business.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see, man. I just don't want to. Right now, I would have to do more research, and I don't want to.
How are your bodega guys holding up right now?
I haven't been to the bodega at all.
Bodega.
You haven't gone?
No.
Bodega's a den of filth.
They are kind of.
Might get it over there. So okay, if this shit's not real, then why don't you just go outside and shit?
All the bodega I don't go outside anyways. And it's like it's not real as in like, here's the thing. When you say why don't you just go outside, it's like, I'm not concerned with getting the virus. I'm not like worried about getting the virus. It's like it is mostly like the fallout of like all the people that lost their job. That is literally what fucking upsets me about it.
Of course that shit's upsetting. I guess I've just like been like, well, I guess we're fucked and we'll have to see what happens in a couple weeks or a month or whatever. Like when do it?
Well, yeah, of course you can see. And that's like I guess like a common out of the conversation is like, well, I guess you just can't really worry about it. It's like, okay, fine, but that can apply to literally anything you fucking give a shit about at all. Mm-hmm. It's like it's such an obnoxious response.
No, my point is I don't know that you're right, is all I'm saying. So I'm not worried about it yet. Or that this view is correct.
Well, look, you do have health problems, and I'm not saying the virus is fake.
Yeah.
By any means. Right. I'm not saying that. And I think it like probably does affect people in a way that the medical professionals are not prepared for. I mean, there's like some information about like the ventilators ended up being like damaging to people because it's not an issue of like not having enough pressure in their lungs, but they're not getting enough oxygen. They're not absorbing enough oxygen. So the treatment needs to be different. I mean, there's like, maybe that's what causes the severity of the thing once people are put on ventilators. But I have no fucking idea.
Right.
The point isn't that I know and I'm a fucking epidemiologist and I'm an expert. It's that we were presented with all of this expert data and these expert models that required a drastic measure in terms of putting mostly fucking middle class or lower middle class people out of work and fucking like destroying, like shrinking and consolidating so many fucking industries. And writing a check for $2.2 trillion fucking dollars, and it's like, well, it needs. Well, I guess it has to be done. I guess it just.
I mean, something that I sort of buy into in a conspiracy theory, whatever, is that there were a ton. We were in a bubble and we were heading towards recession anyway, and there are a ton of fucking businesses that are going to get bailed out that would have been failing like in the next 2 years, and now they'll be solvent for the next 5 years because of this shit. And when the bill comes due, they're just not going to fucking pay the loans back. I buy into the fact that like those kind of like fucking hedge fund motherfuckers could have definitely been behind us like having to do this for sure.
I think investors, for the most part, like they looked at this thing and priced in the fucking impact of the virus months ago. I think
how do we
I think their job is to specifically pay attention to shit like this, and they say, oh well, there's this virus in China, it could become a pandemic, this is probably going to cause this amount of jobs, so we'll place our bets thustly, and then you see like a fucking hiccup, and then what now it's like what last week the stock market had its best fucking week in like 70 years.
Yeah, well, 6 million people filed for unemployment. Yeah. What is an option? How do I make money off of all of this suffering?
Buy stocks.
You want to get into trading?
Option. Yeah. I just got Robinhood app, so now I can. No, I'm never gonna invest in the economy. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm only buying a house, dude.
I got to get on that subreddit where it's just people that are like that just do wild shit and then lose everything.
What's it called?
I don't know. Nick was talking about it.
Wall Street Bets?
I think Wall Street Bets, yeah.
Yeah. That one's pretty funny.
Yeah.
There was there was some guy like 2 years ago that figured out there was some issue with Robinhood where he basically got like $250,000 worth of leverage and just basically stole all this money.
Yeah. That rocks.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
I forget what the story was exactly, but it was very funny. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I had a ranch.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invest in Lucha, bring back the burritos that we love.
I got food poisoning from there one time.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You can't put that out into the world. We're about to own it.
It was so funny. Like my girlfriend got like chicken quesadillas from there, and then I got like a burrito, and then she ate the chicken quesadillas and then was like throwing up and in the bathroom and crying all night. And I was like, damn. And then I woke up the next morning, I'm like, Dad, there's some of those chicken quesadillas left.
Respect, dude.
And then I ate them, and then I was just fucking throwing up.
That happened to me one time. I got food poisoning. I bit into a wing. It was just raw, right? Like raw, except for the outside. And I was like, I'll just eat around it. I was like, I ate it like it was a corn on the cob.
It's so funny how much damage chicken wings have done to you in your life. They've taken your teeth away from you. They've taken your health.
Years.
And then you're so worried about this virus, you won't leave your house or put on clothes. But you still need to get wings.
You're
venturing out. You're venturing out to the bar to get wings.
The virus isn't going to. These colors don't run. It's not going to take my style of life.
Thank you, stop.
That's how we show the virus who's fucking boss.
We must keep living.
Continuing to get other health problems.
Yeah,
I'm not going to die from you, virus. I'm dying from heart disease at like 40.
Yeah, but they'll count that as corona. Trust me, Corona's going on.
Put it on the board, baby.
Yeah. Corona. Oh well, he lived in New York, and that counts.
We'll see, mother. We'll see, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It will be interesting. It's just tough anytime a conspiracy theory happens because the dumbest people of all time were on it early. I'm not talking about you, but like one of the dumbest.
I am for sure. I am one of the dumbest people of all time.
You are dumb.
That's fine.
Sure. But I'm just saying. But even dumber than you, like this girl that was like friends with my old roommate is just posting shit about Bill. Oh, you're gonna trust the vaccine Bill Gates gave you when this 5G is giving us fucking. And she's a 5G calls it. Bill Gates is gonna give us a vaccine that's gonna kill us. She also said that a way to stop.
But I mean, did you see that? There's that video of Bill Gates. There's that video of Bill Gates talking about using vaccines to control people's minds from like fucking. It's like. I'm not taking that fucking vaccine. Dude.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
She had some really good ones. I screenshotted some of them. But anyway.
Yeah.
But whatever.
That's the other thing too, is like 5G. It's like the what I don't like is the smugness about the science. Because it's like imagine being in 1960 and being somebody like Adam being like, oh, you think cigarettes cause cancer? Have you seen all of the studies from Philip Morris? I don't think so, pal. I think all of the top scientists in the world would think you sound pretty stupid saying cigarettes cause lung cancer. I mean, it's like it's everything. Like there's money behind the research.
Cell phones probably are in like it's gonna be like
fucking cell phones more than anything because it's like the amount like how much fucking money is in tech and data infrastructure or whatever. It's like we're just constantly putting out. They say, oh well, it's non-ionizing radiation. So if it's non-ionizing radiation, it can't do any damage. And it's like, well, okay, then put your head in a fucking microwave. Like that can do damage.
Would it feel cool? Would it feel warm?
Yeah. I'm like, well, I guess in some cases, you can. There is ways it can, I guess if we do a study and we put a cell phone next to a rat's head for 3 days, it will die. But there's a lot of stuff there. You don't really have to worry about it. Yeah.
But she's just like, it's a problem because conspiracy theory, it's kind of like how I think the National Enquirer was the fucking thing that broke the Monica Lewinsky Clinton thing because they just don't fact check anything. They'll just print whatever. Like a conspiracy theorist that's right about something happens, but it's also they're always like, oh yeah, I mean, Jews are lizards. The moon is not real, and and it's and they happen to be right about one thing, and it's hard to.
That's why I wasn't into conspiracy theories until Pizzagate because Pizzagate is the perfect synthesis between like stuff that's true and stuff that's fun. Right. And then once you understand that that's all conspiracy theories are, is like, it's like some of it you think is real, and then you just start joking around. And
you have
people are like, when did you start joking? You're like, I don't know, I don't care anymore. That's the only way I can deal with the world because there is plenty of shit that was fucked up. It's like we witnessed Epstein get murdered in real time.
100%
by elites.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, man. After Epstein, everything's on the table.
Exactly. And it's like Epstein just happened, and people are like, "It's a pandemic." Rachel Maddow told me so.
Yeah,
I listened to Rachel. Sorry, Mr. President, what we believe are facts and data. Oh well, all the data is wrong. Well, who cares?
Yeah, Epstein's got me on board. You're right. Yeah. It's fake. We did watch the Clintons kill someone in jail.
But they killed somebody there. Also, I was a Pizzagate fucking Epstein psycho for years, and everyone was calling me a faggot.
You were.
And I am. I am those things.
Yes.
But that doesn't make me wrong.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about Epstein for some reason. You're right, man. You know what? That girl's right, too. I take back what I said.
And we're dating now.
God damn, she's been going off on her Instagram stories.
That's hot to me. I like women that are retarded.
Yeah, no, you'll love
in that way,
Yes.
That video of that like QAnon mom that's just like, stay tuned, the storm. She's just like, she's got those like dick sucking French manicure nails.
What's the QAnon take on
a lot of bangles
on COVID?
Huh?
What are the Q people saying about COVID?
I mean, it's fucking retarded. It's Donald Trump's cover, and that they want everyone to stay inside so they can carry out all these like high level arrests, and that there's secret tunnels bringing, and the USNS Comfort and the COVID, because all the QAnon people were freaking out because like it was supposed to be done by now. Donald Trump was supposed to secretly arrest all of these people for child sex trafficking.
Empty the jails and fill them with millionaire pedophiles, I believe. Was part of it.
Yeah. I mean, it was like They were like, any celebrity that says they have it is actually just.
That was funny.
Yeah, they're actually been arrested for
And they said Oprah too.
Yeah.
You think Oprah does any pedophilia?
But I feel bad for the QAnon people because it's like their shit's up, It's like they fucking, and then they also have this fantasy. They're like, if Donald Trump doesn't arrest people now, he's gonna lose a lot of support from his base. And it's like, you realize you're like 300 people. There's not really that many QAnon people.
Yeah. But they're I get them.
Yeah.
It's like, they're sort of like the right's equivalent to Bernie people.
And also Donald Trump this is the most like incompetent he's ever been. And I don't mean it being president. I mean it being Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Like that, how he is so checked out. And the only time you really see him doing anything Donald Trump wise is when he's like browbeating some fucking reporter for being bad at their job. Yeah. And then outside of that, he's like guessing. He's like, yeah, it sounds pretty bad. I guess, I'll let the doctors say, so I guess you're right, or maybe it's
dude. He had an incredible one where he was like, I don't remember. I just somebody put it on Twitter where he was just like, it used to be antibiotics used to kill everything, and now he's just not understanding that viruses you can't beat them with antibiotics. He's like, and now it's incredible what the virus is doing.
Yeah,
and it's like it's a really big problem. He is crushing. It's tough to watch him speak because it's always so funny.
Yeah,
it's never not funny.
He's really not crushing. He's like really not handling this. I mean, in the context, judging by Donald Trump standards, he's not doing well with this.
No, I mean, he's not as funny anymore.
Well, that was fun. Just how incompetent he is can also be funny, though, is what I'm saying.
I mean, the funniest response would be the most Donald Trump thing where it could be like, this seems like a liberal problem. We're not going to send any support at all.
Yeah.
I mean, if he did that.
Well, he was sending ventilators to red states. Yeah.
And then he was talking about like the governors that are all mean to him. They don't get any help.
Yeah.
That was pretty,
But sticking by it, not doing it. There's no federal support.
Yeah, but he believes it, I guess.
Sticking with this virus is fake. It's not real. Yeah. Not allowing the scientists to cuck his beautiful mind.
They did cuck.
Look, Donnie Casino is good at one thing and is making wild fucking bets and getting right by chance.
Yes.
And the way he goes out, the way he goes out should not be by fucking listening to reason. That's not it. It's got to be one big bad bet. And like that's the story we deserve. It
is. Yeah, it would have been awesome if the virus was, if he just bet on it and then
he bet on it and he was wrong and this thing killed 60 million Americans. That would have been fucking awesome.
That would have been a blaze of glory.
That would have been, sure. And I'd be like, look, sometimes you're wrong.
And he wins anyway because Biden can't do anything about it.
They can't even have an election. 60 million people are dead. The country's just gone overnight. It's like the whole fucking country looks like Flint, Michigan.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
It would have been hilarious. That and Boris Johnson dying.
Boris Johnson not dying is so
funny. I was really rooting for that.
That was going to be so good.
Yeah, and quietly being replaced by Mr. Bean.
Just the shittiest wig. It's like a party store wig.
Yeah.
His hair is dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
But I am jealous of it.
You should get it.
I will, dude. I'm about to rock the Boris.
You should be Boris Wick for Halloween.
Fuck, dude.
I'm mad you didn't do that John Wick costume.
Dude, it's coming this Halloween. I'm growing my shit out, dude.
It's like you need with your hair. It would take you 2 years to fucking get the hair to the length where that joke would be even remotely fun.
Nah, dude, we're gonna get it by October, dude.
Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? I'm John Wick. John Wick for Halloween.
Dude, I got 6 months, bro.
Yeah, I remember I was at a bar one time and I saw a guy. It was around Halloween, and he was already bald and he was already like kind of jacked. But he had fake muscles on top of his regular muscles, and he had shaved his hairline back even further. His hair was already buzzed, but then he with so it was like a number 3, and then with a number 2, he receded his hairline even more, just like another 2 inches. And I was like, "Are you Jason Statham?" He's like, "Yeah."
I'm thinking about buzzing the middle of my head because I just want the horseshoe, dude. I want the horseshoe so bad, but I just have fucked up little fuzz in the middle of my shit. I just wish I was totally bald in the middle. Then I would really grow this shit out beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lord has fucked me, dude, in every sense.
We should probably do an extra 30 minutes because of all that arguing.
Yeah. No, an extra 10 is, should be 15.
I don't know. I feel bad.
Oh, that's what you.
I won't be. I won't.
The next time you start talking about facts and gay shit like that.
Yeah, people are.
No, fuck that. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to more. Well, if we didn't do it, it's fucking. No, I don't.
We go again.
And you know what? And then look, like
here we go again.
If I'm wrong, I'm fucking wrong. Who gives a shit? But it's like I'm not gonna not like. It's fucking infuriating. It's infuriating.
Hey, I'm saying that's. I'm just saying, keep that in mind.
Okay. Well, I'm all right. Whatever.
Next time you want to talk about real shit that's annoying and fact based, instead of saying stuff like, What if Oprah had a penis?
Or it was Chinese.
What if Oprah was Chinese?
You get the car.
You get the car. That kind of stuff.
That's
She's
good.
giving out, or maybe rickshaws.
Oh,
Maybe
she's giving out rickshaws. You get a rickshaw. You get a rickshaw. You get a triangle hat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stuff.
Pretty good. What if?
Where are you in Red Dead?
Pretty early on.
See, you should have just talked about that, dude. You could have gotten me going with Red Dead. You could have. This is honestly, it's your fault. The second this shit came up, you should have told Adam to shut the fuck up.
I didn't say anything. You started.
No, you absolutely
you started.
You're like, oh well, I mean, obviously, social distancing has an effect. Obviously,
I did not say that.
You got me started. You knew
no,
exactly.
I did. No, I did not.
Stop. It was your job to say. It's a lot like how Arthur gets tuberculosis.
That's true.
And then, I would have been. Oh,
then
right.
We need to Manchurian candidate you.
Right. And we can go back to talking about Red Dead.
That's true. Mm-hmm. I love that game though. I'm pretty early. I killed a legendary bear. That was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. That's where you get.
I remember that challenge. Yeah.
You get the hat. You can wear the hat. Yeah, I wore the hat the whole game.
I'm gonna start wearing that hat big time.
That hat rocks in the cutscenes.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. He's like, I'm dying, sister. He's got a bear hat on, doing like the dramatic scenes with like John Marston's like family or whatever while wearing the Viking helmet. It's a good look.
Dude, I found that pagan ritual place and I was wearing that hat and just hacking people to death.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
I love all the secrets in that game, like the UFO. Did you find the UFO?
No.
Yeah, there's an old church, and if you go there, like there's a letter you can find in the church, and it tells you. Yeah, and then there's a letter in there, and if you read the letter, it tells you to come back at like fucking midnight or something. If you go back, a UFO flies over.
That's pretty tight.
Pretty cool.
Anytime, listen, I'm not doing reading in a video game. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I love the lore. Any game, even because it takes very little to make it interesting to me. I guess because I have
got a bug.
You're just covered in flies. You're like, I'm not going out. The virus is. I'm going to be killed if I leave my apartment. Time to stay inside and gorge myself on wings and just live in my own filth.
First of all, wing night is on Wednesdays, and I'm doing my part to keep these businesses you claim to care about alive.
Hey, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday somewhere, baby.
What are you doing? I'm keeping my bar, my local bar, afloat with my wing order.
I've literally been ordering nuts and bolts from different places, different supply warehouse.
I'm
keeping the supply chains alive, brother.
I respect.
By ordering packages of bolts.
What are you gonna put together? You gonna build anything?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I always got little
projects.
Yeah, little projects, odds and ends I'm working on.
I want to build something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a green screen that comes down from my ceiling so that I can still have cool backgrounds. I miss Bulma, dude. I miss Bulma from the Zoom days.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this service better, but I wish I had Bulma behind me.
Well, I don't know. There's a way you can use this crowdcast thing to like use some other kind of fucking broadcasting software, it says.
I mean, this is good. I just wish I had a fucking big-titted anime lady behind me to guide me throughout.
Well, no, I'm saying you can use other broadcasting software as like a client.
Oh, so I would pump in through
something else, and then that might have like the Zoom feature with like the custom backgrounds and shit.
Gotcha. Maybe I'll just draw one.
Are you dieting at all? Are you taking care of yourself for real?
No, I'm doing yoga. And I'm drinking
that counts.
I'm drinking one green smoothie a day.
Okay.
Just pouring a whole bag of spinach.
But your weight's not like ballooning up. You're not getting.
It's not ballooning, but it ain't going down. I'll tell you that much. I don't feel. Yeah, when I stopped being scared, I went on a walk. I woke up early as shit for 2 days straight.
Yeah.
And when there's no people out, I go on a walk at like 8 a.m. for an hour.
Yeah.
But if I wake up too late, I don't go because I'm scared of people.
You can't just like you just try with like MyFitnessPal or something just to get an idea of where you're at intake wise.
I guess I could.
You don't have to change anything, just get an understanding of like what you're consuming.
Yeah, but we order food and shit, you know.
Yeah, just I mean that's all in there, but it's like, I mean it's like something you don't even have to think about it as a diet, just keeping track of something.
I might, but
and then you get it, then you get an idea. I'm sure it's annoying, but I mean it's a good first step.
In the app, putting the app in.
Yeah.
Having to do something. I'm against it. It's a struggle to do basically anything these days.
Yeah. You know what you should get into is yo-yos.
I would love to.
I know.
Learn how to cradle shit.
Yeah. You forget I can feel where your wavelengths are at. And I'm thinking the next move is yo-yos.
Yo-yos is, walk dogs.
Just in that bed, completely nude. You got
baby.
You got two dogs going for a stroll.
That would be awesome.
It would be awesome.
How much? What's like a fucking performance yo-yo cost? Like $400? Could I get the top of the line?
$20.
No, you can get
the high end.
Get them in like a briefcase.
There is no way. There's no way that there's any reason to spend more than fucking $15 on a yo-yo.
You need the best equipment if you're gonna get the best tricks.
Who's the king of yo-yos? It's got to be a Japanese guy, right?
It has to be like a 12-year-old Japanese guy.
Yeah,
or just an absolute loser.
You'd think. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely one white guy that's great at it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I want the best fucking yo-yo there is, dude.
Yeah.
Let me look up best yo-yo of all time.
Yo-yo king. Yeah, yo-yo. We're going to go on Amazon. We're going to type in yo-yo, and then we're going to see what the most expensive yo-yo is.
Right now, I see one for $488. It's customized, though.
Here we go. Promos, imprint, personalized executive stainless steel YOLO. Yeah. That's just one yo-yo for $400 because I see one for $499, but it's 100 yo-yos.
Oh, dude, the Yomega Fireball. Remember that one?
All right, yeah,
Fireball.
I do.
Hold on, let's see how much that one costs.
Damn, how much should we all get yo?
Oh, the Yomega only costs $12, so I take that back.
Yeah, let's see how much a Yomega Fireball is. Or the Yomega Brain. That's the one I remember. The X Brain. You remember that?
I don't remember the Brain.
Yeah, it sucks your dick.
Good shit. What?
It sucks your dick, dude.
Oh, that.
I remember the Fireball.
Yeah, here you go. Here's the Yomega Brain. Here, I'll post it in the chat, in the group text.
Please do.
Yeah. Includes auto.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm looking up the best yo-yo. The Brain, I don't remember. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, this is a video.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do remember this one. This is good shit.
Oh, this guy is perfect, too, in the video.
Yeah. Adam has a crush on him.
He's perfect.
This guy's wearing his nylon.
This guy is perfect.
Most expensive yo-yo.
This is the Yomega Brain. It's the ultimate yo-yo.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to be doing tricks and shit. What if Warren Buffett had a yo-yo? What do you think he'd have?
A black child at the end of it. Just one of his slaves.
There's the original Pedro Flores
hung from the bottom of it.
It cost $896. It was made in 1929.
You're looking up the original yo-yo?
Mm-hmm. There's Duncan Freehand MG yo-yo.
Oh yeah, Duncan's the best name in yo-yo.
Adam, what have you been doing to keep yourself occupied?
I got a guitar.
Another guitar.
I bought it for my birthday. Someone bought me a guitar.
Yeah,
very cool.
Happy
birthday, by the way. What'd you do?
Thank you. I was
1 hour 18 minutes in.
Mm-hmm. You could have brought it up at any time.
I didn't want to come on. I don't care about. No, I was with it was some other stuff was going on here, so we didn't have much of a whatever. But yeah, no, I've been playing guitar, and I've been doing my bad paintings, and I've been reading.
Mm-hmm.
I've been reading books again, and I've been watching a lot of movies. Yeah.
What books?
I'm reading Patrimony by Philip Roth right now, which is a movie about his father. So
Patrimony.
Yeah, been spending time.
You're getting married.
Spending time with my father.
Your dad.
Yeah, Adam's getting married to his dad in holy patrimony.
Yep. Do you take this father to be your daddy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm bored out of my fucking mind.
I would say that. Yeah, me too.
I've cycled through everything. You know, it's like boredom and then horny, and then pissed. I can't even. How short lived the fucking Quar horny was. It was maybe a day, and then it was like, this sucks. Now I'm just pissed off.
And then it's like,
Thank God they streamed SNL last night to save me from the misery.
I was gonna watch that out of some sort of like.
The only thing I saw was just like a fucking picture,
of Alec Baldwin.
No, of Ruth Bader Ginsburg's home workouts or whatever.
Oh.
And I was like, that's so funny. If somebody had just photoshopped that and they were like, look, they're streaming SNL, that would have been a perfect joke.
That would have been funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whatever.
You ever go to this place?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
In LA, right?
Good ass sandwich.
Yeah.
They claim they invented the Oju or whatever.
Typically, I'm not a dip sandwich guy, but that was some good shit.
Yeah. I mean, it is a weird idea.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, do you want to like kind of on purpose drop your sandwich on the floor?
Bread.
Yeah, get a taste of what it would be like if it dropped on the floor.
Yep. Yeah. Someone's gonna pour a little soup in your mouth while you chew a sandwich.
I was going to this place like twice a week for a while.
It's not that good, bro.
Yeah, but it was my spot. You know me, I'm a spot guy.
There's a place.
It's that fucking Arabian chicken spot.
The Egyptian spot.
An
hour and a half travel. I'm like, you gotta try this.
And it was just like fine.
Yeah.
Good.
But it's a good deal. You get a whole fucking chicken for like, I don't know, what was it, like $5?
It was pretty cheap, but yeah.
Zenku or whatever.
No, it's a spot like I used to.
It's on, where is it? Like
it's on First Ave.
First Avenue. Yeah.
I would go to the gym
in New York.
Yeah, I would go to the gym and work out, and then I would go get an entire chicken from this Egyptian place.
Yeah,
and then I would just pass out on my plywood in Chinatown.
Just one of those spots that has like fluorescent ass lights. The 3/4 of the table are guys that like know the owner, just playing chess.
Jumping up,
it's a horrible environment to eat a chicken in, but it's good.
I got kicked out of that place numerous times, politely, because they're like, we have to pray. So they'll they'll just fucking in the middle of the day, they'll be like, you gotta leave for 15 minutes and you can come back and finish your chicken.
Massive respect.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a bodega in, I think it's in like Soho maybe, where late at night they do it like really, really good Indian food, because it's where all the cab drivers go that are working night shift, and it's really fucking good. Yeah. But it's just like,
do you think you're ever gonna come back to New York?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think accept it back, man. Real New Yorkers only, guys who stuck it through.
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
Don't start with me.
Well, it's also too, this virus is going to go on forever. It's going to kill 2.5 million Americans. So we got to make sure we flatten the curve. And
I'm just waiting for that New York City real estate dip, and then I'm getting a brownstone for $100,000.
Yeah, I mean that'll probably never happen either.
I don't think it's gonna.
The dip probably literally happened last week. And then fucking real estate's going to skyrocket in a way that it wouldn't have anyways, because it's all speculative investing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's probably a lot of foreign money. Like,
oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Ooh, that's what it is. The Chinese made this so they can get free fucking houses in New York.
They can buy an apartment in Carrie from Sex and the City.
The Chinese did it so that they can have Hard Island Death Fest, and they'll bring Ozzy back to eat another bat and normalize bat eating.
Yes,
that's the move.
If your relative is buried on Hard Island, the New York City penal system has a boat that goes once a day, so you could visit your relative.
Oh damn!
Yeah. Because that's where when people die, it's homeless people, and then people when they die in Rikers, they bury them there too.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, if your relative dies in Rikers, you can't just give him a regular burial.
I don't know. Maybe
what's going on at Rikers? It's like because that's the other thing too is like you don't really hear coverage about it anymore, but it's a prison, so it's not like journalists even really have.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't trust the state to accurately fucking report what's going on at Rikers Island, but
that's probably where the all came from.
Yeah, I mean, 2 weeks ago it seemed like everyone there was going to die.
Yeah,
yeah,
a bunch of people in prisons got it. My man Joe Exotic got it in prison.
Harvey got it.
That's right. Harvey beat it. If Harvey can beat it, then it's not that scary, I guess.
He is not in good health. Yeah. he seems like he would be immunodeficient or whatever.
Yeah. Well, Prince Charles is like, I mean, he's fine, right?
Yeah. But Prince Charles is the guy who is not his dad. His dad is the one that would have got.
Prince Charles is old though.
He's like in his early 70s.
Yeah, he's like 70. That's old. I mean,
that is old.
Yeah, I mean, like old is anything older than like fucking 55.
Yeah. Damn. I hope we can fucking go outside. Look, I hope you're right, so we can all go have sex again.
But we won't be able to go outside.
Why not?
Because it's like, again, if they're fucking wrong, it's like they have to justify this. They have to like, I don't know what fucking path forward. Maybe you have Joe Biden be the one to be like, you know what, we should end the lockdowns, and then he can be the one to find the right answer. He's guiding us to know when the trade-off makes sense between lives and reopening the economy.
Yeah, but he wouldn't even be president until January.
Yeah, but I'm saying publicly he can be the Democrat that calls
for sure
for ending the lockdown.
Joe can even have a conversation,
right? But I mean, you get
off.
You get him to say it, and then it's I don't know. Maybe you have some fucking like leverage in terms of the optics of ending it. But who knows? It's like again. Tomorrow it could be like, oh, sorry, 200 there's a fucking 200,000 people in New York tonight. I have no fucking idea.
I hope the shit fucking stops. That would be tight. I would love that.
Yeah.
I want to get ahead with a gas mask on.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this, some van where you fucking have it's like a minivan, you have a plastic sheet.
A bang bus
to fuck during the quarantine.
Yeah.
And somebody sticks their pussy through it, and then you fuck it.
I think the strip clubs in Vegas were doing drive-through like lap dances where you like look out your window at a girl
yeah. They should. You know what? It would be cool if drive-through movie theaters came back.
That would be
That'd
cool.
be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
You can go get some pussy while watching Garfield 2: A Tale of Two Kitties. Back the way it used to be.
Oh yeah.
In the olden days.
Theater. I would like to get jacked off in my Corolla.
How
many cars have you fucked in?
How many cars have I fucked in?
How many cars have you fucked, or how many cars have you fucked in?
I don't know. I mean, a rough guess, probably 6 or 7.
Yeah,
maybe.
I got head in a station wagon.
Yeah,
I got head in. I don't know if I've actually fucked in my Corolla. I fucked in an ex's Camry in Baltimore. A guy just looking at us, and I was like, I'm kind of getting nervous. She was like, "What?" I was like, "Just looking at this guy who was looking at me in the eyes."
Yeah,
and I couldn't say hard because it was scary.
There's people across the street fucking the other day, and but right at the window, and it's like, what are you doing?
Wait, didn't we see them? Oh no, that was in the old spot.
That was in the old spot.
Yeah, there was some guy
doing that for the healthcare frontline workers.
That's right.
Respect.
Jack
sex on the balcony.
Yeah, you go on the balcony and you get fucked in your ass.
for the sex
workers.
Out of respect.
Woo! Woo! We love you. The essential workers.
Oh fuck, dude.
My dad was asking me if I could do a joke that he wanted me to do on the show.
Hell yeah.
What's that?
He said because of Corona, he started jerking off with hand sanitizer.
Yes, dude, that's a good one. Instead of lotion.
Yeah, instead of lotion, people start using hand sanitizer.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'd bring it to the.
Jerking off where people are.
Well, I'll tell you what, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, dude, the joke writing acumen.
Well,
like-
I think the other side of the family is actually a little bit funnier, but the
Giving them
depressed side. What?
Complimenting that.
Yeah, we said it.
Oh, that was a compliment.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were saying it's a good joke, dude. I said that sounds like an Adam Friedland classic.
It's not bad. I get no.
I can't wait until the comedy clubs open back up so we can hear that as a 15-minute long bit.
No, that was
as a 23-minute long story.
That was a 68.
And they had nothing but hand sanitizer in the entire store. That's all they had.
So am I not gonna jerk off with hand sanitizer?
Yeah, what am I not gonna do?
Not a bad impression.
That just got me so nostalgic for Funny Moms, dude.
Yeah. I miss it, dude. Yeah.
You're just lengthening a good joke for way too long.
Just way too long. That's the only fun thing about stand. That's what I miss about stand-up is shitting on your friends.
It's true.
Shitting on your comedian friends.
Sad now, dude.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I bummed everybody out.
I'm sad. Yeah.
You should have let me rant. Those are your options. I can
no. That's at least like
bittersweet. This is nice.
That's bittersweet.
Yeah. It's nice to feel human.
It's nice.
What's an example of something that's actually bittersweet? And I mean like taste-wise.
Dark chocolate.
Okay. All right. Because I people say that all the time. They're like, "Oh, that's bittersweet," and I'm like, I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what the expression means. You know,
cranberry,
huh?
Maybe
cranberry,
some kind of berry, probably.
Yeah. What about pussy?
Pussy's bittersweet.
Kinda. It's got like sort of like a battery taste to it.
I don't see it to be. It's only sweet metaphorically. It's bitter as a taste profile.
I remember having a dream when I was like 11 or 12 or something that I sucked off my friend, and I'd never eaten pussy before. I mean, a girl I knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
No one said sucked off.
I say suck off.
You say suck off a pussy?
Yeah, why not?
It's funny to say I sucked her off, but in that context, you immediately think
it sounds like you had a dream about sucking off a penis.
No.
Yeah.
Well, but anyways, in the dream, I remember having just like knowing exactly what pussy tasted like and being like, that was weird because it was like shocked me in the dream.
Yeah.
And then when I did finally, like years later, go down on someone, I was like, whoa, because it was right. It was correct.
Dude,
because you're an animal.
Because you have a buried, like a deep memory of the birth canal.
That's what you would think, but no.
Right.
That can't be right.
And also all the times that your mother.
This happened to me. Something very similar. I had a dream that I fingered Trish Stratus in the middle of the ring during WrestleMania.
You bring this up every show.
No, let it rock. Let it go.
But I'm saying I felt her pussy, and that's what pussy felt like. It's a similar thing.
Yeah. But that one you can kind of guess, soft, maybe like the inside of a mouth.
What a pussy looked like.
Huh?
I had no idea. I was young.
Yeah.
I don't even think I was really looking at porn that much. It was nice,
I still haven't watched Tiger
show.
I still haven't watched Tiger King, and I don't think I'm gonna.
It's just whatever.
It's fun.
I got a nice piece of fish I'm gonna cook up in a little bit. Nice piece of salmon.
Yeah, I got some chicken I'm gonna make.
What else is going on? I feel like there's something else the only thing to talk about is this fucking virus, and I don't know how to. I can riff about it for only so long before.
I haven't watched the new Louis special yet.
I want to see it. I heard it's very good.
I heard it's great.
Yeah.
You got to pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's out of work, so might as well.
Yeah. He's a worker, dude. He's at work.
Yeah.
And he's a worker.
It's crazy because if this goes on for like months, there's people are gonna have to quit comedy.
Yeah,
and I don't mean like people who are new at it.
Louis just released the last stand-up.
I mean,
special.
like, yeah, actual professional comedians who do this for a living, who make all of their money on the road, will be fucked.
yeah.
It's sad.
See if they have like kids and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's
you
really
think
sad.
you think you have maybe a moment of like, oh, maybe all the dog walkers will have to like go use their degree and quit doing bar shows.
There are a lot of other people. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, if anything, they're fine because they didn't have a career anyway.
they didn't have a
Like,
career.
that's the thing.
Mm.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah. I went from making $0 in stand up to
Yeah,
making
they make negative money, so they're actually better off.
Yeah.
They're better for that.
They're saving money because they don't have to pay for the train to go.
You know what?
Yeah.
I've thought about it, and I want to go Compound, but the Compound is also one of those family fun centers.
That's cool.
Go-karts, batting cages, laser tag,
Yeah,
you
mini
know,
golf.
a mini golf, hot air balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, hot air balloon.
Yeah,
I would love to yes, bring
yeah.
the kids.
one of those sumo suit things.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Like in the movie Blank Check.
You basically want to live in blank check,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. McIntyre.
Mr. McIntosh. Yeah, that's tight. I respect.
Yeah.
It. Bring the kids over.
Yeah. What movie should I watch tonight?
I don't know.
I watched. I've been watching mad movies. I watched a John Cassavetes movie, Minnie and Moskowitz, pretty good.
Okay, but what's a good movie though to watch?
Yeah. What's something that's not you doing?
I'm in the middle
You're
right
doing
now.
homework to repeat to people movies that you've seen. I watched John.
Stop. Actually,
Cassavetes
just as an
movie.
aside, I was thinking earlier.
a John Cassavetes movie. It sounds great.
What were you thinking, Adam?
I was thinking you should join Letterboxd because I want to hear your review.
I actually was thinking about it. I want to start with Collateral.
Your reviews would actually be sick.
I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna join
In your voice. I think it'd be great.
100%.
How about
think it'd be
Butterbox? And it's just
No.
snacks.
That sounds good too, actually.
Yeah.
would
Maybe I'll make butterbox.com and just let fat people review different snacks.
I would do that. Oh fuck.
I'm hungry, guys.
Yeah, I'm about to go
It's
cook.
lunchtime here on the West Coast.
I don't understand how Letterbox became popular because I didn't know what it was until a couple
It's
of
been around for years.
Has it? But everybody's on it now, and it's like, how is this not just IMDb?
Matt Chrisman was on it since like 2012.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even that popular. I think just people we know use it.
They're just bored. Yeah. I mean, it's like, but it's cool that you can see like what, like if your friend liked the movie, you can watch it and then
Yeah, that is
talk
true.
about it with them or something.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna join that shit right now.
You should join it.
Letterbox.com or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
All right.
Well,
You feeling it? You don't want to try and drag something else out of it?
No, I think it's an hour 37. We
Blood from a stone at a certain
about
point.
37 minutes.
Yeah.
So this,
it'll be fine. We're gonna once this becomes the new normal, as people say,
Mm-hmm.
then we'll get right back into offending Mexican day laborers,
Letterbox.
I don't think they're offended.
vulnerable members of society. They're not
I
offended.
think they like it. Yeah.
I think they like the bit. I think they like the bit.
Letterbox
Yeah.
in-app purchases for what?
I had to go to Home
Oh,
Depot.
for like a pro account, you don't need that.
I had to go to Home Depot, and those guys aren't in the parking lot anymore. And it's like, where are they?
Home, dude.
But where?
In their house.
Yeah. Doing
In
what?
Queens. In
But
Queens.
doing just like talking to each other,
Yeah, hang
doing
Yeah,
the same
watching-
thing.
Watching
Just in their,
Cassavetes movies.
just they're in their apartment with no furniture, and they've got backpacks lined up against the wall. And there's one of them just like kicking an empty Gatorade bottle back and forth around the living room.
Yeah. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Well,
All right, folks.
yeah, that's
Get
good.
that? Okay.
I think
All
so.
right.